what is up, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube? Hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day. So here we are, back to the back roads of Northern Ireland for a bit of a job out. Oh, give me a sec, put the fixture in. Oh dear. Yeah, that's better. It's another one of them windy, overcast, crappy days. So it's but good news is I've got the mesh jacket on for a change, so it's it's not that cold. So, but like I said, hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all keeping safe, having fun, enjoying what remaining days of the summer we have. So, as of late, I have been stressing about abs. Oh, I've been getting stressed. But then the realization was I was I was actually stressing over feck all. Nothing. For folks, I have nothing to get stressed. Well, apart from the price of groceries, but that's a different kettle of fish. We're all in the same boat there. But in general, I really don't have anything to get stressed about. For I was getting myself wound up for not been out down the west coast already and missing out on so many trips. But you know, that's life. I mean, in an ideal world, I'd have 100 grand in the bank and be able to jet off to all these exotic places and be at the peak of fitness, the peak of health, and, and all that good stuff. But the reality is, I'm not. I'm a poor old fella living off benefits and, yeah, burnt through the savings to buy the bike and whatnot. And you know what? I don't care, for I am enjoying myself. I really am. So I had to kick my own arse and say, right, get yourself out of this rut and just realise what you have and just get on with it. So, I mean, I was disappointed in a wee bit disappointed in the dealership before I went to BM, but that's neither here nor there. And do you know, I had to kick myself in the backside again and realise that no, it is that time of year where everybody will be in the same boat. I mean, I know some of the garages are, they say they'll get you in and stuff, but no, every dealership, every garage is in the same boat because it is the middle of summer. So another kick in the behind and got me head on straight for that one. For I mean, the BMs are nice, but nah, I love my wee Tiger. I really do. Right, give me a second, folks, for this is an awkwardly old junction at the best times. Lovely. Nice and quiet on the road front today, so that was a nice peaceable junction. So like I was saying, I love my Tiger. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it was nice of BM to offer me £1,000 off and all the rest of the stuff, but nah, I'm not going to get myself into more debt for buying a brand new BMW just because I was disgruntled more at myself than anything else, folks. So we will stick with what we got, and also we machine chase too, but we'll stick with what we got. Anyway, enough of that. I'll talk about that another day. I'm actually on my way to find apparently I'm a motor mechanic, a motorbike mechanic in one of the local towns, so we're actually off to try and find himself and have a bit of a ride out while the sun is sort of shining, which is quite nice. So, by all accounts, he's a good fella and he's a bloody good mechanic as well. So when it comes to doing simple things like the brake pads, it won't interfere with the warranty. So happy enough for that too. Hang on, need the wits about me here. Oh, there we go. Like I say, it is the country, folks, and you really have to have your wits about you at all times. Ooh, somebody's 30s. So yeah, that that's all I wanted to say about that. In the meantime, we'll enjoy ourselves with a bit of ride out through the towns and villages of the backcountry. Well, the backcountry, they say, like, you know, it is oh, you got to wave when the kids wave. You make their day. It makes their day when you wave. So, who am I to not make somebody's day? I've got a bit of a rattly box here. I don't know if it's that's probably me for not putting catches down right in the dash here. It's not too bad. So what was I going to say? The trip. So Portugal. I've sort of got a mindset to head to Portugal. I was doing a bit of the old research, and the N2 looks like a bit of a nice run. But I say it's Portugal's version of Route 66, only a hell of a lot shorter and a hell of a lot cheaper. So I think we might give that a bit of a go, just to say we've achieved something. And by all accounts, it's a bit of a touristy thing as well. For at the beginning of the N2, you can actually, well, you can do it online as well, but you can actually pick up it's like a wee paper passport, and you stamp it the whole way down the N22, and that encourages you to stop at some of the touristy spots and stuff. So it's handy enough, for it sort of gives you a guide of where you're heading and takes the majority of the planning out of it for you. So that's the target for later on, probably about 2-3 weeks time, hopefully. So we'll see. I've got ye old medical on Friday, ye old medical next Thursday, and then after that, and by that time hopefully the kids will be back at school, and tourist season will be winding down. But apparently it's still quite warm in Portugal in September, so probably for an idiot like me it's the best time to go, for I'm not going to cook. So right, by all accounts this fella should be around here somewhere, or just at the sure. If I find him, I find him. If not, I don't. I'll just enjoy the ride. So what was I saying? So the N2, it starts in the north of Portugal, hammers through the mountains, through the deserty areas, through agriculture, all the way to the south of the country. And camping, I don't think I'll bother my hole. I was looking, and you can actually hostel it the whole way down. There's 4 or 5 hostels along the whole route, so that'll stick with the cheap the cheap travel aspect of the channel, hopefully, just to try and keep the cost down. But so we'll finish off in the south of Portugal, hang a right, and we can actually come up the whole way up the Atlantic coast, back up into, and there's a mountain range in the north of Portugal I'd like to end up on, but I'm not going to try and pronounce it, for I'll only make a hash of it and make a dick out of myself. So I'll wait till we have that on paper, for I don't speak a word of Portugal, and the only Spanish I know is hola. You know, so it's but it'll be fun. It'll be fun. There's something to do, something to look forward to as well. Just to say that we have actually had a trip this year. So that'll be nice. Right, I shall speak to you lot shortly, and I'm going to try and find this mechanic fella. Right, toodly new for new. Work away, boys. Work away. I'll come up the inside if I can there. Cheers, lads. Thank you. There you go. You wouldn't hold the fellas up fixing the potholes now. It'd be nice to have a bit of a smooth ride. So welcome back, folks. Welcome back. So we failed in the mission. I can't find this fella for loving or money. I think I've been through every estate in the bloody... oh, here, it's only 30 here. Slow it down a bit. It's... I was through every estate in the town and still can't find them. But sure, I shall get in contact with some of the moto fellas and see where I've gone wrong. But sure. It's a nice... it's a bit of a nice day for a ride. So there we have it, folks, there we have it. Oh, obviously we're having bother between the white lines, are we? Mm-hmm. Obviously. Righty-ho, folks. I'm gonna leave it there for today. To be honest with you, it was just I didn't have much of an idea of what to do this week, so I just thought I'd bring you along for a bit of a ride out looking for a new old mechanic and some thoughts on the trade-in situation. So I dare say that'll be the next video. It's when I've actually made the mind up and whatnot. But sure, we shall discuss that another time. But until next time, as always, be safe, have fun, look after yourselves, and no point asking me for I'm just that buggered old bloke in the bike. I said no, I'm not. I'm just that buggered old bloke on the bike. Right, folks, diddly pips for now.